What message would the Apostle Paul deliver to a 21st century American audience if he were alive today?
The author has written,
an open letter about creation and life. By trusting God. In the miracle of new life. Greetings, this is Dr. Nick. Welcome to Dr. Nick, the Apostle Paul's messenger for the 21st century. Today is May 11th, 2025. It's Mother's Day. So I'd like to use this opportunity to wish all the moms out there happy Mother's Day. I'm going to call my wife in a second and wish her Mother's Day and have you meet my wife, Camille. And we want to wish, first of all, Camille is a mother of 4 adult children and a grandmother of 4 children. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Want to wish every mother out there wonderful and happy Mother's Day.
That's great. Oh, I even got a kiss. So I want to just encourage mothers. I know it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work being a parent. I have that experience. I know it's not easy to give physical birth to a child, but I've been present and it's a miracle. So it is something very beautiful, and it's a gift from God. That's basically what it is. And I want to use this opportunity to try to model myself with St. Paul is an inspiration. And he spoke to us a lot about love. And I'm going to quote that at the end. One of the things that Paul did well was he preached Jesus Christ, and he called himself the apostle to the Gentiles. And I want to take this opportunity and I want to invite you. I'm not the first person in the world that would call themselves an apostle for the sanctity and dignity of the human person. I'm not the first, and I know I'm not going to be the last, but I want to personally mention to you that that's where I'm dedicated to. I'm dedicated to give enthusiasm, to speak about the sanctity and dignity of the human person. That's my apostleship. And I ask you to be apostles as well. Just like Paul approached a Gentile world, a world that kind of rejected his message. And today, we stand against a lot of opposition when we talk about even unplanned pregnancies, the importance of keeping that child, the importance of being a mother and really experiencing and witnessing the whole process of growth, human development, the expressions of love that you can share with that individual. It's a wonderful thing. And we are, in the whole scope of God's creation, the human person is well up there, just lower than the angels. We are not just something to be disposed of. We are God's gift, and we've been endowed with His soul. We've been endowed with His dignity. We can share in God's life, and I want to invite you to really see other people, especially the downtrodden, the people that really need help, people on the periphery. Right? I really want you to experience those individuals as human beings, as persons, as individuals that God has given a soul to, and to help them as best we could. I know there's a lot of controversy about all this, but I think the important thing as Christians, and I'm a Catholic as well, is the importance of the dignity and the sanctity of that person. All right. So before we end up, there's a short 4-minute video on the development of the embryo into a child. All right. And it takes about 4 minutes, but it's beautiful to see the miracle of growth within the womb. And I will end by just quoting from St. Paul, 1 Corinthians 13, verse 13. In the end, there are three things that last: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest is love. And being a mother and being a parent is a perfect opportunity to experience sharing your life with another person and experiencing love that you give them and they give back to you. God bless. So thanks for joining me today on Dr. Nick, the Apostle Paul's messenger. I hope this message touches your heart and gives you something to consider. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe so you never miss a conversation, and click that bell. That's important. Okay? And if you found value in today's discussion, please share it with your friend who might need to hear it. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. So connect with me by emailing me at drnick.mazza, my last name Mazza, M-A-Z-Z-A, at gmail.com. I'll say that again, drnick.mazza at gmail.com. Send in your questions, and let's keep this conversation moving. Until next time, stay strong in the faith, stand firm in the truth, and remember, you are never alone on this journey. God bless.